Now live. What's up, y'all?
Yes,
it's
sir.
another episode of the Josh Adams podcast. It is October, the goddamn 12th, and we got the shortest applause sound effects in the game. Give it up for EJ over there working the ones, twos.
What up, y'all? What up?
He don't want to put the camera on himself today because I guess he don't want nobody to know he here.
No, happy birthday to me yesterday.
Happy birthday,
Celebration. It's a
Yeah,
celebration,
it's a
brother. We should have got
celebration,
some. We should have got the E40.
I'm mad as hell. I ain't get to eat food. I didn't even bring my nigga none of the White Claws. My bad, bro.
It's all good,
I was
bro.
rushing getting a haircut coming home straight from work. Khary Frazier's here too as well.
What up?
Very, very close to the camera. Got his Nike shirt on. How you living today?
Everything is everything, brother. I'm still upset from Saturday. And that fight messed me up. Josh came through. It was like short fight party with my homies, and probably after round 4 he got the knockouts.
Oh yeah,
knockdown.
No. 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was
because I said it was gonna be 7. And
yeah, that's what you said. And really, to tell you the truth, you was right. Like his legs, everything. I mean, y'all know what it was, man.
I don't know boxing. Khary is a boxing enthusiast. DJ,
Yes.
do you watch boxing?
No, I do not.
Why?
But I don't know.
Just ain't your thing?
It just ain't my shit.
Yeah,
bro.
it ain't mine either. It's not mine either. Honestly, I can watch that more than I can watch UFC. But Khary really into the shit, and we watching it, and it was for Khary.
Yeah,
it was
it hurt.
black man versus white man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Wilder came out with the mask on, you know what I'm saying, real tribal.
Zulu Nation
came out with a Loaded Lux.
The wooden jewelry, as you said.
When I heard he came out the Loaded Lux, I was like, this nigga about to lose.
I was thinking that because I'm like, what song is this nigga singing? Is he battle rapping? That nigga just came out. He had a hoodie on. He just kept doing this. I'm like, wow. Out of all the niggas, why? Maybe they got a relationship, but. I mean, why would he pick Lotus Lux? Can you say something from the hip hop community and the vote culture?
I can't speak on that. I was just happy he ain't come out with the heavy ass outfit this time.
That made a difference last time.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
He should have kept that shit on when he fought the nigga for the second time. He might have stood a better chance if he kept his Iron Man suit on.
His Iron Man.
Came out with that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
On.
Yeah, I mean, shit. It just kind of came down to Tyson Fury, better boxer.
Yep.
Deontay, even in the wrap up, it was more than the leaning on him. I mean, Tyson Fury was still able to get in them shots while he was leaning on him. I mean, just skilled boxer.
He's a good boxer, and being good at boxing is also, from what I was hearing people talk about, it's dirty shit that you can do as a boxer. That's
definitely.
it happens. That he was able to get off. And I just truly believe we was talking about it, me and your mans who do the podcast with you here.
Yeah, Maceo.
Maceo.
Yep.
Man, that boy just these unathletic white boys just be having it sometimes. Like Larry Bird don't look like he's supposed to be the hoop. And Luka Doncic don't but them white boys get out. And I'm looking at Tyson. I'm looking at Wilder. I'm like, there's no reason that this black man not supposed to fuck him up. But he beat his ass. So hopefully if white people is taking over athletics, we finna take everything over. So, racism and everything finna be reversed and we finna take over. I'm down with that.
You'll swap out athletic dominance for world domination.
Because that's what it's been. Because we've been hooping our ass off for centuries. If they want to have basketball, football, and all that shit, we'll take hockey, nigga, and the government. I'll take that. I'll take that.
In the government.
I'll take that, nigga. I will take that because it feel like it. Because Khary reminded me when the nigga lost, my life was good before he lost. Then everything changed. Once that nigga Tyson licked that blood off of him, Kobe came.
Well, no, Kobe died. Almost a couple weeks later.
Did Nipsey was still here too?
Nipsey was not.
Oh, okay.
Nipsey died before that summer. But yeah, it was like Wilder lost to start the year. It was messed up, and then after he lost, then Kobe died, and then March Madness canceled, and it seemed like everything shut down before then. And what's so crazy about that shit is, as you talk about black dudes and shit like that, my man, the tall dude from the Utah Jazz,
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert was the first person, and I was at the Piston game that day that he announced that he was trying to make jokes of the shit.
Oh, was you?
I was there.
That nigga trying to kill Khary.
Hilarious. I'm not saying that
Rudy Gobert.
I'm not a fan of Rudy Gobert, but I mean, what do they call him? The tall, the Stifle Tower.
Oh, they call him that?
Yeah, that's his name.
Boy, they be trying to stretch with these nicknames. I guess I get it. He's a defensive player. He's from France. Eiffel, Stifle. Stifle means stop. Whatever. The nigga gave Spider-Man AIDS.
He did.
Or COVID, and then they shut the NBA down, nigga. And but no, when that nigga Wilder lost, the world and I was sitting here waiting for this nigga to win again because I'm like, maybe my life will get better if this nigga finally right all the wrongs. And then Khary was heated when that nigga started binking that nigga up like that, dog. I'm looking at Khary like Khary was mad as hell, bro. He was sitting there like every punch, bro. Every punch, man. Make sure I turn the volume down too. Every punch that nigga was throwing, Khary was acting like nigga like we was making up for slavery. With every punch, that nigga Khary was like, yeah. That nigga start falling down. I'm like, he fucking him up because he knocked him down twice. But that white boy just know what he doing in that boxing ring, man. That white boy know what he doing, man.
Yeah, it was sad and unfortunate. It was sad and unfortunate, and that was a tough one, bro. That was a tough one. Yeah, we live, but it was sad. It was unfortunate. That was a tough loss. I mean, it's a couple sports losses that like was really tough. So it was that one, and then Rasheed Wallace not checking Robert Horry for some reason. That was tough.
That's in the game. Man. In the moment.
Chris Webber's timeout. I remember Tyson versus Buster Douglas. I was a kid, and I was like, damn, Mike Tyson could lose. When Jordan beat Isaiah and them, and they didn't shake hands, you know. Really, damn near every playoff game, I was a Lions fan throughout the 90s. So the few times the Lions got into the playoffs.
Twice?
No. It was more than twice because they got in there. And this is what's so messed up about being a Lions fan. It's like every NFL team, like when you see like the greatest NFL players, even if they in the AFC, some of their best highlights be against the damn Lions. Where you be like, damn, John Elway only played the Lions like once every 2 seasons.
That's just being self-conscious because I do that with my team. I be like, man, why they gonna show this nigga getting off on my niggas? So I think we can look at shit like that.
Nah, man, it's some highlights against the Lions that are. I'll tell you, like I checked out on the Lions. LaDainian Tomlinson was in the NFL, and it was and I forget the linebacker. It was the linebacker that went missing after that boat trip, which is some classic Lions shit. Remember them players that went on that boat trip and went missing and shit?
A Lions player?
A Lions linebacker.
Damn, him and Bison Dele disappeared.
Yeah, so
niggas hate playing for Detroit.
LaDainian Tomlinson ran like right up to him, like maybe like 1 foot away. He pivoted on some Barry Sanders shit and broke right around him. And I'm like, did he just do that shit? Mm-hmm. It was, you know, and hence I'm like you, I'm a Steelers fan. At that point after I saw that play, I'm like, I can no longer support this poor organization. Right. So people that still support Lions and Lions football, they are out their goddamn mind because you've had one of the greatest running backs, one of the greatest receivers of all time.
And one of
you've
the
had
QBs.
A solid QB.
That nigga's better than solid. Don't do that nigga like that.
You've had a solid QB.
Don't do that white man like that.
Don't do that white man.
Matt Stafford playing ball, dog. You know what I'm saying? But it start at the top, man, with the GMs and the front office. And when your front office, like, and my thing is this: what the one thing can't say about the Lions is they make sure that they keep their emails and all that shit tucked away. So that way you don't find out if a coach is out here saying gay, misogynistic, homophobic, and racial slurs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still tripped out about the fact that they got rid of John Gruden like that, dog. Because John Gruden was like the most beloved nigga on air on TV. They paid him a truckload of money to get that nigga to leave.
$10 million a season.
And then get 10-year contract where he was like the coach and the GM. And now these emails come out from 10 years ago. Where was he at 10 years ago?
He was, see, this is the thing about them emails, and I'm still finding out about this story. So for people that don't know, John Gruden, the coach of the Raiders, it's a big story right now if you follow sports. We usually don't talk so much, but he was the head coach and the GM of the Raiders. At this point, 10 years ago, he was a sports analyst. He was the Monday Night Football play-by-play guy with Mike Tirico, but his brother was the head coach of the Redskins at the time. Now they're the Washington football team.
The racist-ass Redskins. It's all coming together
those
now.
Emails back and forth. And this was actually an investigation into the Redskins where they said 650,000 emails. What's crazy is, and this is kind of where I agree with you. If you dig through 650,000 messages, you're going to find some shit that ain't going to be
nigga, if they come back and
above
listen
board.
to the first podcast I ever did for this bitch. They're gonna have some shit to ruin my career, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the bag while I can. Cause I mean, ain't nobody perfect. I said racist shit. I've said some homophobic shit. I don't mean none of it. It's all jokes. But I don't. Cuz probably meant it. But my thing is, shout out to Urban Meyer. You get to keep your job now, nigga.
But I think
that nigga took one for the team.
This did take some heat off him, but Urban may not be out the woods.
That nigga Urban look like I didn't say nigga though. I didn't say nigga or fag. I was just fucking with a little white girl.
But the mom done came out saying that her daughter is she's stressed out. She can't really focus anymore.
Here go $250,000 in a Trevor Lawrence jersey. Now you sit your ass down and shut up.
Lawrence jersey.
She's good. But
what about his wife though?
What about his wife? Shut up, bitch. You with me. We in love. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but she not tripping. This not the first time he got caught doing some shit. She know what's up. It's Urban Meyer, dog. He been getting down, man. He was
Urban
living in Florida.
Meyer.
He was the man. He's the man. We talked about this. John Gruden is racist and he homophobic, and he is also misogynistic. So,
but it was the homophobic stuff that got him the fuck out of here.
Really?
Because the racist stuff was.
But he was talking about Roger Goodell, so he probably called him like a fag or something like that.
Yeah, he did.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah,
he did.
Which in my head, I know that's fucked up.
But it was
messed up. I'm trying not to cuss.
He said that Roger Goodell forced his homeboy at the time, Jeff Fisher, to draft Michael Sams because it's a gay agenda in the NFL. He basically had some emails like that. But these are like, I guess it depends on like what type of job you have. When does your personal life become public life? Mm-hmm. Mm. You know, like, and I guess that's a bigger question because, like I always say, do you think that any of these other NFL owners probably ain't talking the same way, or the owners, or
everybody
the coaches, or whatever? Like, I don't think that you know. Like, I don't think that they're sitting around saying that, when Michael Sams was drafted, the other NFL owners were like, this is very progressive of the St. Louis Rams to welcome this gentleman of the LGBTQIA community into our league.
If you could get text messages, if you could go through emails, like the whole Kwame thing, everybody's saying something that they ain't supposed to be doing. They searching shit that you wouldn't expect. And, people just got to be more careful about what they doing. And I'm sure now it's companies that's finna make a lot of money they finna be like, hey, we need you to come clear all our emails out right now.
I've heard about that, but this is the thing. Even those backup companies can get hacked. Like, if it's down, it's kind of in there forever. This was what tripped me out, though. All of these are sports broadcasters like Keyshawn and Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Yeah. They was like, I can't, and Stephen A. Smith, they were like, I'm appalled that I can't believe that men would trade naked pictures of women in emails. And it's like, man, dudes shoot work.
Bro, it
happens.
We all liable to get caught up. It's just about where you get to that space when you in that level where somebody want to knock you off. John Gruden was there.
Like 2009, 2010, when, video pornography wasn't so strong. I mean, dudes would shoot, like, it'd be certain days I wake up and maybe like, I don't know, 08 to 2012 where, you wake up to some work like, oh shit, oh, interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
none of this is surprising to me. It just took me by surprise that I thought he just resigned because I'm like, they was actually doing pretty good and I thought they was building something, but had to be a scandal behind it. He in Las Vegas.
I think they want out of that contract though too. And that's what we got to look at. Like, are they really being righteous or are they just trying to get out the contract?
Just some Deshaun Watson type.
Yeah, like
treachery.
Is it I mean, I hate to have on, as they say, because
they gave him a lot of power.
Koofy.
Yeah,
but it's like, that contract was crazy, and then Vegas. I still really don't know how much Vegas is an actual sports town.
That's the
now when you
part.
go to Vegas, they got all of that soccer and the what is that, the hockey team stuff. But I mean, do people really like when you go to Vegas? When I've gone to Vegas, it's almost hard to. It's two worlds. The people that live in Vegas and then the tourists. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, are those people that live in Vegas really sports fans or are they just nightlife enthusiasts? You know what I'm saying?
People that live in Vegas?
Yeah.
I think people live in Vegas just people who live in Vegas, like niggas who live in Cedar Point. They like, I don't like roller coasters, I'm going to move to Cedar Point. I think you just happen to live where you are. And, But I think the industry that pushes and moves Las Vegas, which is people who want to bet on stuff, whether it's cards or dice or football, soccer, basketball, I just think that's always was going to be like a shady. I just think sports was always going to be weird over there, and I I'm gonna just wait for the 30-30 to come out in
30-30
2032 about how John Gruden, they needed him out of there because he wouldn't do this or do that
for the mafia. Or
yeah, they was like, we could have killed him, but instead we said we're gonna pull some emails up when you called Roger Goodell, the F word, and got him up out of there. So I don't know, man. It's just weird. God bless him and his family. And you know what, Urban Meyer, you got another chance, man. Now you just got to win some games, bro.
Urban Meyer ain't winning no games.
Urban Meyer can win some more games, and you straight, man.
That ain't happening.
Speaking of gay stuff, man, Superman's son
Gay
like niggas
stuff.
now. That shook the internet up.
I didn't realize. Did you know Superman had? I guess I ain't a comic book person. Did you know Superman had kids?
I've been out of there. I mean, I'm sure. I know him and Lois Lane they had to been beating them Doonies down. So
but I thought he was like part. I didn't think he was man like. Super. I mean, damn. Why am I trying to?
He had a male. His comic book. Like, is it anatomy? Does he have a male? Does he have a penis?
Yeah, like I mean, could you bear a child from like what is he? The son of like he from
Krypton?
Yeah, like would you smack like Alien Nation if a woman came down, an alien woman came down here and was thick? Would you roll the dice? Because I couldn't go there.
But I mean, at the end of the day, she couldn't stop him. She couldn't stop him.
I'm
if he
saying like
hit.
with that.
She couldn't stop that man. He wanted to hit.
You trying to say he out here?
What I'm trying to say is, if
raping.
Superman wanted to hit Lois Lane, on top of
don't he got to get like Superwoman or Wonder Woman or some shit? Because like, can she bear a child that's like got like it seemed like more stuff would be going on. Just like a regular woman's anatomy can carry Superman
DNA. I guess it was. Maybe she has some type of Kryptonian, whatever. Why they made it happen. Now their son is bisexual.
Like she go to the what's that? The OBGYN, and then they start looking at the damn ultrasound. Like, what in the fuck is this?
Well, that's my son. They by well. I don't know what to tell you, man. But
they gonna snatch her ass and throw her in Area 51.
But they couldn't. It's Superman. It was what it was. But his son is bisexual, and I just found out Robin is bisexual too. The new Robin.
I thought Robin always was on the other side.
But that's just because the outfit he wore. But he wasn't gay then, and it's been so many of them.
Oh, okay.
But now, like, bro, all these, like, they really pushing this, man, and he is really kissing cuz. Like, this is happening. The new Superman comes out as bisexual in an upcoming comic, man. That's crazy. I wonder how Clark feel about that.
He had to have not. He got superpowers. He probably already knew.
No, he couldn't see the future, nigga.
I thought he could see the future.
If he did, he'd probably try to do something about this.
I want to say, no, he...
You don't think this nigga Superman ain't flew backwards already and tried to be like, I ain't gonna stand for that shit, boys. Nigga flew around backwards. Dad, I don't care.
No.
I like cop.
And then he gonna be trans. So, nah. I mean, he probably just rocking with
trans. That'd be crazy. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it's a they. That's crazy, dog. They started this. They made Colossus gay. They made Iceman gay. And this is how Iceman found out he was gay, dog. Because X-Men was my favorite comic book, but I wasn't even watching it then. They went back into the future. They went to the future, and then they came back, and they was like, you gay, cuz.
You gay, cuz.
Can you imagine somebody go to the future and come back and be like, Khary, bro, you gay, my nigga. And you be, how you know? I just came from your wedding, bro. You love niggas, too. Like,
hilarious.
It's one thing. And that's the crazy part, bro. But my thing is this. What do you get from making this guy bisexual?
I think it's to help, the community of kids in the closet or something.
So do you need a whole super team of gay? Not do the whole
I don't think that. I think this is the thing. I mean, in the reality, it's just not a lot of representation from top to bottom, period. Like, I mean, are they going to have, and I guess are they going to have a, handicapped, I think is, what is the term that they use now?
For what?
Like, I mean, it's other spectrums of non-representation in comic books.
Oh, so it's gonna be like an asexual comedian, asexual superhero. Like, I'm not turning about anybody.
No, I'm saying like a paraplegic,
I feel like I have seen them though.
Professor Xavier, autistic.
I feel like
what else are people? A dwarfism.
Yeah, those. But it's just, I guess, gay hasn't been represented like that. But I just, now it's like, do everything got to be gay? And I'm like, do that make gay people feel better? Like, I'm just asking because I want to know. Like, so do you feel better now that Superman's son, he ain't all the way gay, but he like guys. So does that make you feel better about being, like, do it? I don't know. Like,
do gay people care about this.
Do they
I
care,
think
bro?
we cared about Black Panther when the movie dropped, so I'm sure that like if this movie dropped, like that came out on National Coming Out Day, so if this come out like with Pride Month, I'm sure the movie,
But don't this seem
they gonna watch
don't
that
this
shit.
seem agenda-y? Even though that's not a word. Because with Black Panther, he was always there. It was like, now y'all finally took a cool character and gave him the light he needed. They're taking characters and being like, all right, let's make them gay. It's like
Black Panther was that way the whole time.
Yeah, they just didn't shine the light on him. They finally shined the light, and it was like, bet. We don't need a black Superman. Like, I don't want you to make Michael B. Jordan Superman. I'm straight.
I thought the Black Superman was Steel. Wasn't Shaq? Wasn't that?
Don't play, bro.
I mean, but no, look
Shaq
that up. No, Steel was Wasn't Steel Superman?
Steel was Shaq, bro. That was Kazam.
Wait, wasn't Steel?
So we proud of
wasn't
Kazam.
I know what
Steel?
you're talking about. Hold on.
Wasn't you know what I'm talking about?
But that nigga wasn't
I
Superman.
thought Steel was based in ain't Steel Superman in the Superman universe or whatever.
Nobody was feeling that, bro.
Look, I'm not a superhero movie guy, but I think that was in the superhero Superman world. What does Wikipedia say about
It
Steel?
did say DC though, right there. The film, DC comic character of the same name. The film stars Shaq, Judd Nelson. Woo. This ain't really the thing though. Go down to the plot. Oh, that's a lot to read.
Is this Superman?
But no, it's not Superman. But it's just.
I swear I thought Steel was based on Superman.
No, he was in the DC world.
He was just a DC character.
Yeah, he was a DC character.
Okay, because I always thought Steel was Black Superman.
Nah, we didn't need that. Shaq, we didn't need that. And you know that.
We didn't need.
Shaq know that. We didn't need that. In '97, he should have been. He was in LA. You should have been trying to get your championship on.
He was trying to get that LA money. I mean, part of him
Steel,
going.
Black Superman. Maybe he was right. Steel
I told
is
you.
a fictional superhero appears in comic books. He is a genius engineer who built a mechanical suit. Man, this nigga Tony Stark in the DC world.
Wait, but look, he got what do he got on his chest?
He got an ass.
Okay.
Steel, and he got a cape on.
Okay, what does that cape look like?
Look like Superman cape, but he got a
That's
hammer. He
what-
look like Thor, and he bow-legged. What you saying? The nigga
Okay,
bow-legged like
look.
Trina.
Okay.
So is he the baddest bitch too?
I don't know if Steel is trans.
I don't know.
But
Look at that nigga saying that nigga bow-legged.
bow-legged.
That nigga on some bald head hoe shit. Bald head hoe shit. But maybe you're right. We didn't need that from Shaq. But that didn't work. But
Okay,
you know
so
what?
you weren't happy to see Steel?
Didn't make me better, but Black Panther did. We still got Static Shock. It's characters that they can give more light to that we got that's good that they not. So I don't need you to make Superman black and make me be like, I feel better about being an African American man now because Clark Kent is black. Like, I didn't need that, bro.
I mean, it's
But maybe the gay community on gay people. Maybe they needed that. Maybe some kids would need to.
Yeah, I think so. I
I'm
would.
not mad
I
about
would
it.
think representation only. I mean, you gravitate to it because when I was a kid, Static Shock, the comic drop. My mom caught me some of them. It was like, okay, this is dope. Reading that with Spider-Man.
Why do I feel like? I mean, I kind of feel like I hate to say Boosie, but it's like, and please tell me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. Why do it feel like they trying to make, like they putting gay shit out there? Why they putting gay things out there to make it like it feel like they like all right, because it is okay to be gay, but it feel like they putting it out there more.
It's like a marketing ploy.
Like almost like like how they try to market you to do something. It's like all right, here we're gonna put more gay stuff out here. Talk me out of that. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I do. Like I always say, it's like gay people and a gay agenda. It's a just like I personally don't think necessarily Black Lives Matter is something that a black people agenda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so you have an agenda that's different than what it is. You know what I'm saying? So part of the agenda and representation is very important, I think, for certain people, but is it as important as like the universal world? So it's on Coming Out Day. It was a PR campaign behind it. They knew that they knew the image. We don't know anything else about what Superman's son does. We don't know his powers. We don't know what universe he in. We don't know the villain he fighting, but they knew if they put a picture of him kissing
another dude,
that would get attention.
Can you look up
and have them
Superman's
talking
son
about
powers
it.
real quick?
Yeah, I mean, like who's the villain he fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the hilarious. It's not the arc of how we are used to being introduced
Don't
to
eat KY jelly.
We
doing this 'cause it's
superheroes.
funny, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So that, and from that perspective, I agree. Like it's not in the same vein.
Jonathan Samuel Kent. Let's see here. Oh, there you go right there. It's right there. You ain't gotta go nowhere. get back out of that. Partner, back up a little bit because that was more simplified. The one that was right there. Say John Kent. Partnerships: Robin, Superman, notable alliances: his ability, super strength, hearing, speed, vision, accelerated hearing, invulnerability to dick, heat vision, X-ray vision. Oh, he got all the same powers his daddy got.
Okay, so he inherited everything that his father has. So I mean, if that's the case, what villains is he fighting?
Mad as hell. Who?
What villains is he fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like a little. Because he's the devil or some shit.
Yeah. No. He fight regular villains, bro. This just is what it is, man.
But that's usually how we're introduced to superheroes.
And am I wrong? Go see if Robin is bisexual. Because it's like now, I just feel like putting that out there. It's one thing if you got some characters out there, but now it's so prevalent. I mean, I guess they out here.
In Deadpool, the X-Men girl.
Deadpool fuck anything. What is that when you fuck anything?
I don't know.
Pansexual?
Yeah, he pansexual. He'll fuck anything. Robin comes out as bisexual in Batman after 81 years. Boy, I'm telling you, them Teen Titans something else.
I don't know, but DC, I guess, need to catch up with Marvel Universe, make some money, so they gonna get the support. They gonna get the support of the whole.
Now, when you say shit like that, it makes sense.
LGBTQ community.
They had the Avengers drop, and they was like, man, we can't fuck with that, so we got to put some. Let's have some niggas kissing.
Yeah, and basically now it's almost like if you don't go see a DC movie, you looking like you
homophobic.
Exactly.
Look at them back to back.
Yeah.
Robin has come out as bisexual on these boys. Who asked him that? When do you bring that up?
I don't know.
When do you bring that up, dog?
I don't know, but you do realize that most of the superhero arc is them saving some type of woman. So dating and being a superhero kind of go hand in hand.
How do you come out as a cartoon character?
It's
like y'all wrote the story, dog. It's not like it's not like a dude who's been hiding this the whole time. Like it's like you like nigga this.
Guess what? This dude gay. This nigga you made up is gay. Okay, cool. Like and if you got and my thing is this: if you have an alias, like bro, if you got an alter ego, like nigga, you ain't really got to come out and tell nobody. Just be gay, cuz like you know what I'm saying. Tim Drake be gay.
Let's see.
So is Robin gay? You know what I'm saying, like nigga?
I guess so.
That's crazy.
I mean, y'all got me thinking like, who was the first popular?
What?
Like, who was the first, like, I guess character that I knew was gay? What's the name? Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of vaguely remember.
I mean, that's back in the day. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you knew Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds was on the other side, and it just was.
There you go.
What it was, you know what I'm saying? Lamar, you know.
Sweet Booty Lamar.
1 second, he was not called Sweet Booty Lamar.
But I mean, he played Gerald LaFleur in the 78 movie, One in a Million. He's best known for playing Lamar with Latrell. Oh, anytime they put Trail at the end of your name, Latrell. The openly gay fraternity member in the Revenge of the Nerds. Shout out to Cuz, man.
And see, this is the thing, though. It all signs pointed to him to being gay. He never, like...
He wasn't on no.
He never said I'm gay and accept me. But I guess I don't know. I don't know how the gay community looks at Lamar. You know what I'm saying? But
the first one I remember. The first prominent gay dude on TV I remember was Jussie, whatever, the Empire from Empire.
We was grown.
For real?
I know. But I ain't really see nobody like before that though.
Jesse. I thought you was gonna say it was this other dude in that one set show, My So-Called Life. And
it's been gay people around forever.
Yeah,
I know, Ellen, but they haven't really been okay, Ellen. But I'm talking about like as a main on a on a TV show or something.
Main character,
yeah, like
a
featured character on a show, like, and it was known that they was gay. There ain't been that many of them, bro.
It's been a bunch of them, but I guess you mean as far as like them being like in the front of it. But now that I think about it,
not secretly, or it comes out like in season 6.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about it was like that the whole time.
Okay, that Roseanne's sister or whoever that was, or something.
Yep. She was gay. Or was it her daughter? Was it her daughter?
One of them.
Her daughter was gay.
Okay, one of them.
Jackie was still out here fucking around in the streets.
What
about cartoons though? Like I'm trying to think, what was the first gay cartoon that they made it and say it, but you could tell that cuz or she was into it. I feel like it might have been The Simpsons. Somebody was like,
I always thought SpongeBob was a little
nah.
American Dad, the little alien.
Oh yeah. Roger.
Oh yeah, American Dad. But
Roger's just a strange.
But Stewie
dude
was kind of
altogether.
gay.
Stewie's gay.
Stewie dude.
But the thing about Roger, which is the best character I think in any cartoon series I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I love Roger too.
He do so
much.
Hilarious. He an alien. You can do whatever you want with him. It's like, is he really gay? He an alien. You know his name. They named him Roger. I don't know if he came here as Roger, but he was like, "Cause I'm an alien, so I can fuck whatever I want.
But like,
I can dress what I want to wear. I can wear what I want to wear."
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and I guess it's gonna be one of them things where
they not pushing the gay agenda. They just really trying to empower everybody and create like, all right, representation.
There is a gay agenda.
This the part of it though. That's what I'm asking. I know
you mean is DC?
Is
this
all a part
action?
Of it? Is all this like all these gay characters coming out in places like? Because I want to sit here and say, and maybe I'm saying that because I see representation in comic books. So I see straight people in comic books. I've seen black people in comic books. So maybe me being like, hey, bro, you had somebody that you can look up and be like, oh, your whole life. Yeah. And this gay kid, they've never had that. So
I think this will be the telling factor. Do they follow through? Do they actually complete like the plot? Do they no, not that. Oh. Do they complete the plot? Do they actually stick through it? Or do they wait for Pride Month every month and then just drop this shit just to get some more attention? Because if they're just doing it for the agenda or clout, then that's what they're doing it for. If they actually build and develop the character and see through, then I think that tells you, they really have that plot developed.
Shit and I keep talking myself out of it because it's like, what is the point of telling us they gay? What does that motivation have to do with anything? But maybe it do. Maybe it is something in there that they can tie into it. Of course, it's the backstory because we learn a lot about characters as we watch stuff. So, I mean, because I never was like, oh, Gambit is straight and that's why he's doing what he's doing. But Gambit was who he was. So, I don't know.
But I do know, like, that it's, especially like in a lot of the dramas now that you watch, if it's teenage based, it's going to be a gay character. And when I was a kid, that was not the case usually. Yeah. It will be a gay character. Sometimes it'll be a gay character, not a black character.
Damn, you said they put a gay nigga in there before they put a
black guy. But I'm just saying, like, but that may be, that's just where things are. And then they'll use that arc in the story of like, this character that has more dynamics because they have parents that don't accept it and then maybe the other parents do accept it. Like that's an arc in did y'all watch the Netflix did this horror series like 1994, 1968, 1705 or some shit where it was like it's like some Goosebumps type shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, but the premise of this whole Goosebumps shit is that it's a girl that it's based on like a lesbian love, young love. So like they're going to the same high school. Their parents find out, so the other girl kick her out, and she goes to the other school across town, and then she ends up possessed by this like spirit of a witch. Okay. So now the girlfriend that her family is
notorious for being lesbians. I feel like that's something in their backstory. Look that up. I feel like it was always some type of homosexuality going on with witches. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I feel like witches
and lesbianism.
I feel like they was eating each other out.
Witching and lesbianism.
I think they was known for it.
Witching
and lesbianism is almost a circle. I'm telling you, fam. The Venn diagram of witchcraft and lesbianism is almost
hilarious.
A circle. The gay agenda.
Okay, so
I mean, we're going to get off this in a minute, but once you said that, it made me think about it.
Witchcraft. No, I think anything that women, like, that was definitely an era that was, you want to talk about toxic masculinity. Like, if you was a woman that knew math, they was like, you're a witch.
Yeah, them niggas on some house shit.
And they was like, basically, like, if you don't drown, then you're a witch. And if you do drown, you're a woman, but.
My bad. We fucked up.
Exactly. So, yeah, that era, whatever that, that Salem shit was going on. And in reality, what was happening was a lot of them white women was just using natural herbs and remedies that black women was teaching them. Yeah. Instead of doing shit like, back then the doctor was doing all types of fucked up experimental shit.
Hey, take this heroin. It should fix you.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Why am I taking opiates? But while we talking about opiates, man, we had a lot of our biggest stars come into the city of Detroit not too long ago, man, because of...
Why we talking about opiates?
We had some of our biggest stars from the year 2000 to 2010 come through here, man, and bring their talents to the Little Caesars, to the Hot and Ready Arena over there downtown Detroit. And it was headlined by Bow Wow and Omarion, but really the headliner of the night was the biggest star of that whole era, Ashanti.
Hilarious.
The princess of hip hop and R&B, as she deserves. Princess of hip hop and R&B, and the queen
that's Mary J.
of Murder Inc. No, Mary J was the queen. Ashanti was the princess of hip hop and R&B. And I've been talking to my niggas. I didn't realize a lot of these guys had a disdain for this black woman out of New Haven.
No disdain for Ashanti.
Most disdain, because they act like the money that she got when she came here, that she wasn't worthy of it. Like she didn't have hits on top of hits on top of hits, and she done made shit that shook the culture up. She like that era's Diana Ross, my nigga. From 2000 2010, if you had to compare it to anybody, that's who she would be.
Not at all. Far from it.
And her birthday just passed. Her
Far
birthday's
from
coming
it.
up.
birthday's
October
tomorrow.
13th.
Okay.
Oh, this is most definitely. Give it up for that.
Hilarious.
This is Ashanti. We gave R. Kelly his Lifetime Achievement Award, and what we doing today is we giving Ashanti her flowers.
Okay.
Ashanti was cold.
Cold as
All
hell.
right. And this is all my argument against what she's doing is
What's her argument?
Ashanti, due to Josh's age, Ashanti like lines up. Ashanti like lines up with everything in Josh's era. So like he looks at it completely different
Kari is
because
saying
it
is
was
that
his
girls
coming
20
of age.
What he's saying is that girls that's 25 years old can't have an appreciation for Ashanti
No,
because they didn't
not at
grow up
all.
listening to her.
Not at all.
That's like me saying, that's like him saying, I can't listen to Anita Baker. I didn't grow up to Anita, but I did hear the
But
music and know that it
you-
was good, and now I'm a fan. So to think that she don't have 25-year-old fans out here, bro, I think just is a little
They
wild.
know, but they don't know.
He act like only 37 and 35-year-olds fuck with Ashanti.
I'm saying that like basically if you're in the age range of probably like
We ain't talking about
32
Lil Mama
to
nigga.
36, you probably love, because like that was the Murder Inc. era. But 50 Cent shut all that shit down, including her career.
I mean, he can shut whatever you want down, but you can't kill what they was. Like if he stopped
Yeah,
it
he
from at
did.
that point,
He
but
sure
Ashanti
did.
still got records.
50 Cent sure did.
I mean, and that's my nigga, and I mean, I love 50 Cent, but from what I'm saying is that don't stop or change what Ashanti did. Dog.
They still had the run that they had, bro.
It's-
They
still
had to
happening.
run, but nah, people look back at that run and look and be like,
That's like
"Eh."
saying Michael Jordan shut the Pistons down.
It's
To the
a lot
point
of people
where-
that feel that way. I'm a Detroiter,
But
so
you
I don't
can't-
feel that way, but most
Nobody.
do.
You can't
That's
take
why
that
the
away from
records.
them.
That's
You
why the
can't take it
record
away from
books. The record books do not respect any of them Piston teams.
can't
When they
take it
talk
away,
about
though.
when they talk about the NBA history, they say Bird, Magic, Jordan.
So what you telling
Kobe,
me
LeBron.
is Ashanti is the bad boys
Yes.
of the 2000s. She
Yeah.
is okay then. As long as you give her respect, she a 2-time champion. She got rings, nigga.
Hilarious.
You gonna act like I don't know who came out when Ashanti was around, like Cherish and it was around. Nigga, now if you talking about Cherish, they had a couple songs. Ashanti had a run, my nigga. She had a run. She had a song
on
with
Murder
Biggie
Inc.
on it.
She was
So
on
to
Murder
think
Inc.
that
And
okay,
wait, she did
came
not
here.
have a song with Biggie. She had a song with Dead Biggie. She had the remixes of Biggie.
You don't think they had to pay for to use his voice on song? It said featuring Biggie, didn't
Man,
it?
Jagged Edge had a
did.
song with Dead Biggie.
Kanye did it, and he had a song with Otis Red. And did you trip about that?
Yes.
Well, whatever. It ain't about what you think. It's about what happened. It said featuring Otis Red, and so she did a song with Biggie. She can't help it. The nigga was dead when it came out.
Yes, you do, because
She
that
can't help
ain't
that.
that ain't really working with Biggie.
Well, the point is, she took his beat, did a magnificent job with it.
Puffy
sure
should
had a
be
run.
ashamed of himself for what he did with the Biggie duets.
Well, he should have been ashamed. I'm about
The
to say some
Biggie
wild
duets.
shit. I'm gonna chill. But my thing is this: they was tripping because Ashanti came here and went to a club in Detroit called Views, and I was like, damn, I wonder how much money she getting to do this little walkthrough. I mean, it's Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how much they getting? Everybody was trying to tell me Ashanti was going over there for $5,000 and some steak bites.
Hilarious.
And I'm like, nigga, Ashanti ain't leaving. She not coming for less than 10 G's. I know she ain't the hottest motherfucker in the world, but she not coming to get $5,000, dog.
I think Ashanti could use that little 5 G's, bro.
Hilarious. See?
I think she could
See?
use her
See?
little 5 bands, dog.
See? Look, but it's not disrespecting her. It's just how the tours go. Like I said, it's not her bread. It's the team. All the after party stuff you throw to the team. Like if the team interested in this, take it. Here goes some bread for you. That's how it is.
Correct.
Now would Ashanti actually take that 5? Hell no. That's gonna go to her probably either her publicist, her stylist, whoever. It's like, look, you can
Khary,
get all that extra bread.
That
is
work in
yours.
Miami, my nigga. But when you come to Detroit with the reputation that people have in Detroit, you just not going to no bar in the middle that's up the street from a fucking cemetery and take 5,000. Ashanti, like, I'm gonna come.
Even more reason
I'll come and I'll take 10. Matter of fact, I'll take $15,000 to
Josh,
come through.
Even,
Josh,
but
why do you
wait.
think-
What you
Time.
finna say?
Why do you think this bar has more than $5,000 to give Ashanti?
Because let me tell you why. And Khary, we know this. Niggas have money, and it ain't nothing to put it together to get people to come there. Because Jeezy was at that bar when he was in town, and Jeezy not taking $5,000. Jeezy coming out, I'ma say they had to pay that nigga $25,000, maybe 20 ball to come in there. So my thing is, niggas have money for it. Niggas will come together and be like, Ashanti need 10, 25, 25, 25, 2,500. To say that Ashanti came here, it makes the bar look like, oh, this one of them spots to fuck with because we got Ashanti to come here. Plus, they might come out that night and drink. Ashanti not coming out the house for $5,000.
And see, what I'm saying
She
is,
ain't hurting that bad, nigga.
what I'm saying is, it actually is the city like Detroit where you're gonna get more bread. So like them offshoot cities, the extras, you're gonna get more bread. The Kansas cities, the East St. Louis, all of that shit is where you're gonna make more money.
Why you gonna make more bread there?
Because the
Detroit, in
cities
my
where
mind-
it's way more shit is like shit. This Miami. It is what it is. Just like how you say LA is with comedy. It's like it's already too much LA shit to do here.
Ashanti
so
didn't even
we ain't paying
change.
you.
She didn't even change her outfit from the concert to the club. She had the same outfit she performed in and came in there. That's how I know she was like, oh, let me go get this little quick 10 in and get out of here.
It ain't her. It's her team. I'm telling you. You throw all the extras to your team.
Regardless of how her team get down, she gotta come. She gotta come.
I know, but
Hold on,
it's like-
real quick, she gotta come. She gotta take pictures. She gotta be Ashanti. Her homegirl sitting there. So and then COVID adds something extra to it for me. So it's like I even add a little extra when I do a show. Like, bro, I would come off of that, but you know, on top of COVID being out there, I don't want to risk my family life for something I feel like is a small, stupid little amount of money that I didn't need to come get.
And I guarantee if you did a show in North Dakota, the extras you get on top of that is going to be way more than you pulling up in Chicago.
I'm almost certain you're right. And if I come through there and they give me 7,000 and you set it up, all right, Khary, well, here go 3. I'm gonna take the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I know Ashanti not busting
but what
down
I'm
the side
saying,
with nobody.
the North Dakota to Ashanti is Detroit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So, and you keep saying she getting fired. I'm telling you, nigga, she probably got.
I'm saying
upwards
it's
to 10.
whatever the team negotiates. So if she got somebody good on the team, then yeah, she may get 50.
But we can't we can't deal in ifs. What are your number? Where your number at in your head? You can't be like, well, if her team good, let's just assume
somewhere between 5 and 10.
We said that. He actually said 7,500. My
75.
nigga was trying to play, and then my nigga tried to play Ashanti and say my man paid Cash Doll 10. I'm like, so you telling me Cash Doll gonna get more than Ashanti?
Depending upon where she at in
Absolutely.
her career, yeah.
Come on now, my
The
nigga.
25-year-old definitely want to take a picture with Cash Doll before she
My
want to take a
nigga,
picture
you
with Ashanti.
tripping.
A 25-year-old want to take a picture with Cash Doll
My
before
nigga, you tripping.
Ashanti.
And maybe at home, maybe even at home, she gonna get the same amount of money as Ashanti. Maybe at home, maybe because it's the city, but I still feel like you're not getting Ashanti. She's not getting more than Ashanti.
I'm telling you, the average 25-year-old in America wants to take a picture with Cash Doll before they want to take a picture.
And I'm
with
telling you,
Ashanti.
because I fuck a lot of 25-year-olds. You wrong.
Shit. Shit. You need to pull up the
You
YouTube
wrong.
stream to see what them people saying.
You wrong.
Shit. You need to pull up the
25-year-olds,
YouTube stream.
Ashanti is Ashanti. You got to think the people she done touched. Like, Cash Doll just getting on her
Dog,
horse.
Ashanti was cold, but
that's
she
back
wasn't.
in the day,
She
bro.
wasn't
That's back in the day.
She wasn't what?
That's back in the day, bro.
You acting like she Janet Jackson, bro.
I'm not acting like she
But
Janet
even
Jackson.
Janet
but you got to
Jackson.
think about the people she was attached to. Like, it's almost like being famous ain't even about you being famous. It's the niggas you touch. So it's like Jay-Z is big. And the reason niggas fuck with a nigga like Jay-Z is big. So the reason fucking with a nigga like Lenny S is because he knows fucking Jay-Z. It's like it's the people you've touched and come across that makes you famous. So that's how that shit kind of go. And y'all tend to forget how much history she made. Nigga, she got a song with Nas.
I mean, okay, she does have
She got
a song with
Fat
Nas,
Joe.
but Nas got a song with Chrisette Michelle.
Okay, and like I don't understand that.
Nas got a song with Carrie Hilson. Nas do songs with a bunch of people.
Not a bunch of people. It's
Yeah, he
very.
do.
It's a very few. Don't act like everybody
Nas
just got a
do
song.
a
with
lot
her.
of songs with people.
Do T-Boz got one with her?
I'm
Do Whitney
sure
Houston got
T-Boz
one
got
with
a
her?
song with Nas.
Do Whitney Houston got a song with her?
We don't know.
I'm
But
just
Whitney
saying,
Houston
don't
is
act
in
like-
the other
but
side
I'm
of
saying, though,
that
what I'm saying
celebrity.
though is Ashanti is on that level where the
She
very
ain't-
few
wait,
people that get to do
wait,
it.
wait.
That very few people who get to do that. That's why she's special, because she's able to say she's done that. Foolish.
What I'm saying is, back in the day, bro, I mean, time moves fast. And these 25 young people don't know who the hell Ashanti is.
But young people got the internet, so they can pull her up.
No, and they don't, bro. They don't.
Can pull her up.
They don't.
And then when she do shit like verses, it brings her back to the forefront and gets people to be like, get more to get acquainted with her catalog all over again.
And that's why. But the only people that was watching the Fat Joe Ja Rule verses was not young people. Them was old people.
You know, I don't know that to be true, though.
I do.
I don't know that to be true
Because they have they don't give a damn about that.
Everybody
Young people right
how
now.
How old was the niggas that watched Jada Kiss? Not Jada Kiss.
Oh, my age and up.
That watched Dipset versus the.
My age and up.
I don't believe it.
My age and up.
Not the way niggas streams went up.
No, my age and up.
I think it introduces you to a whole new audience, bro.
Nah, it just lets the
Because
people that already was your
social
fans
media,
be
nigga.
there.
It's on social media.
They
It's on
wasn't
social media,
checking
and
for that.
But who lives on social media? If it's something trending on Twitter, everybody gonna come across
No,
it.
because it was old folks. It was people my age and up. It was
Nigga.
everybody in my stream was like, "Yo, let's get out the Timberlands again and the hoodies," because that's my era.
Niggas is not watching.
And the kids that like Little Baby was like, "What the fuck is these old motherfuckers doing?"
Niggas is not watching.
Look at these
I'm telling
corny
you, niggas
motherfuckers
is-
wearing champion hoodies.
Niggas is not watching goddamn the one they finna do now with KRS-One and all them other niggas. These
What
niggas
I'm
are
on,
still
the
there.
same. Yes, I am too. But I'm of that. I love that old school shit.
Niggas not
but
watching
nobody
that.
gonna watch.
But
But what I'm
Ashanti
trying to
was
say
right
is the
there.
people. No, people will, but people of that era will watch it. So what I'm saying is the people of that era, the people that went to the Millennium Tour, they will watch it. But the other people, the young people, man, hell no.
Man,
Give me
these
the
niggas-
Lil Baby. Give me Meg the Stallion. Give me Big Lotto.
Shanti-
All them
Shanti just did
motherfucking
a
young
song.
people.
Shanti just did a song with the baby and Megan Thee Stallion.
And that shit was
Okay.
big trash.
I mean, you
Big
didn't like it because you a super hip hop nigga, but that would introduce her to a younger crowd, which they probably fuck with.
I mean, shit. Project Pat did a song with Cardi B, and these young folks still don't give a fuck about
he
him.
just did something with Drake too. He's on the Drake album,
And they
Shout out to
still
him.
don't give a fuck about him.
My nigga Project, man, niggas is legends.
I mean, they just don't. It's good that the young folks is throwing them some money, but at the same time, it's like to stay. The pulse, I think time moved real fast in music. Now it always moved fast, but now it move real fast. Like damn near, you could be the biggest artist on earth 5 seasons ago, and now people look at you like you old and washed. I mean, it's cats that look at what's his name? It's cats that's looking at T Grizzly like he old.
I don't know, man. I just know it sounds like I got a lot of hate for this young black woman
Nah,
out here getting
man.
her money, man.
I'm
And
just
I hate
telling
that-
you- I'm just
I
telling
hate
you
as
what it
black
is,
men.
bro.
We tear our women down like this.
No, I
dog.
love Ashanti.
No, you don't, nigga. Not the
I
way you
do.
just talked about her.
I'm just telling you
told
what
her
it
she
is for
old and
young
ain't shit.
people.
I hate that we
I
do
didn't
this
say-
and we
I
tear
didn't
down our
say-
people.
I didn't
It's the
say
toxic masculinity that's burning us down on the inside, man. They act like they love these queens and they want to look. She look good in the dress. Look at her
Nah,
over there.
she
But
fly
that
as
bitch
hell.
weak as hell. Give her $3,500 to come to the most dangerous part of the city, up the street from a motherfucking cemetery, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Next to a Boost Mobile. So she's supposed to come
Next to a
get
Boost
$3,500
Mobile.
out here, man.
I'm just telling you, bro, what it is, man.
Go back to the stream.
I'm just telling you what it is, bro.
Go back to the scream here. Let me see here. Niggas is saying yes, it's definitely how popular they are right now. People are not super geek to get a pic with Shanti, Josh.
Facts.
Nah, the
Talk
young
to
niggas
'em.
watch Dipset and Locks. Not the young niggas. Somebody said not the young niggas. Sosa said she did. Riri said ain't nobody taking a picture with Ashanti. I doubt that.
Hilarious.
She's so fine. Because put it like this, even if she's not
Okay.
relevant musically no more, she's still aging like fine wine.
Okay,
And
she is
the fact
fine.
that motherfucker, she got 6.4 million followers lets me know that it's enough motherfuckers gonna run up and take a picture with a fine motherfucker like that.
Okay, she fine. She fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same thing of like what you said with Janet Jackson. Like, I don't think a bunch of people gonna want to go like if I could book a party if I'm in Miami and I could book a party and then it's like Janet Jackson called and then the City Girls called. Calling the City Girls.
Well, that's because you trick with young girls, but I understand. Speaking of tricking, Speaking of tricking, man. Speaking of tricking, I just recently did my my annual purge of my Instagram page where I go on there and I take up all of the Jezebels that I've been following over the year. That's been distracting me, man, and taking me away from my purpose that God got out here for me.
Hilarious.
And I went through and I've taken them all off of my page, off my Instagram, off my Instagram, off Twitter. I deleted TikTok because all I was following was bitches in little shorts that twerk.
Hilarious.
And lip sync to Cardi B shit that she said online because I think I am addicted to porn.
Hilarious. How do you define how do you define porn addiction?
I jack off a lot.
Okay, what's a lot?
Like, I mean, if I ain't doing shit, like Sunday, I probably jacked off 3 times.
3 times in a day?
Yeah.
God damn. And you still, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, one second. Okay, when you jack off 3 times in a day.
And that's light.
Is it just like you found, do you find like the same scene and then you just run it back?
No, nigga.
So every time you looking for a new...
Bro, I just had to find something else. It'd be
like
like a white girl, and then I'm like, all right, black bitch, and then I'm like, all right, let me see these fouls talking about. And then it'd be like I just start doing shit like, let me see something else.
Okay. When's the last time you jacked off without watching porno?
Can't even remind. Look up porn addiction. Let's see what this shit is.
You can't remember the last time you jacked off? Just memory?
No, nigga, because for put it like this. For one, put it like this. I can watch porn, and for
you
two,
you don't jack off memory?
Hold on, no, I don't. For one, I can do porn, and then two, I got like videos on my phone from past conquests.
Personal.
Yeah, that I can pull up. But it's like, nigga, why would I do that when I can go pull up something on the internet?
Because I figure, like, okay, I guess it may just be me. Sometimes you got to jack off
do
memory.
I need
just
help,
to stay,
dog? That's what I'm trying to find out.
You got to jack off memory just to stay in the zone.
Because I bought a bitch OnlyFans twice, and she didn't put shit on the first time, and I just went back again. Because she made it look good. Like, I'm like, she keep putting these emojis up here. Maybe she put some different shit up.
Emojis.
So I'm like, nigga, do I have a problem?
So do you do any of these things? Viewing during work or social situations?
Nope.
Okay.
Viewing porn causes shame, guilt, or depression.
Yes.
Watching despite negative impact on life.
What's the negative impact on life?
I don't know.
Have you missed work because you watching porn?
No.
Okay. Keeping porn secret from a partner.
I'm not telling my girl that I watch porn. No,
but women know men watch porn.
Yeah, it's like, but like we even watch them together. But I'm like, I'm not gonna tell her. Like, no, I don't hide it like that.
Watching porn with a woman is weird, bro.
It is very weird.
Because women start paying attention to shit that you. I remember one time I was watching and she was like, "Why do he got his socks on?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, the fuck?"
Right type of woman, you can get off with it, especially if you're in the right state of mind. But they not judgy when they on that tip and they drinking. But failure to quit. I mean, I can go a long time without it, but then if I start back, then I'm back on it.
So you like a binge drinker.
Yeah, so it's like put it like this. If I get busy and I got some shit going on and I'm doing my thing, I can go months without doing it. But then once I'm back on that train, it's like
you there.
I'm about to get back on.
So like a binge drinker.
Yeah. So I just felt like, nigga, I really was doing it too much. I was like, nigga, I woke up, got one off. I was like, nigga, let me go get something to eat. Got something to eat, was laying around. Like, man, fuck it. Let me do it one more time. Went back to sleep, woke up, was like, nah, I got this show. Bad. One more time. Got up, got the street.
But see, this the thing though, though. I think
I was fucking that sock up.
Hilarious. I think I do think masturbation is needed, especially in men, just to get the anger out. Because it's some tense dudes, and busting a nut may calm a dude down. So I know it calmed me down. So I think if you really in the zone, I would rather have a dude like
jack off what in front of you.
Not jack off in front of me, but like
that nigga left too much room.
Like I mean, I'm just thinking to myself like it's a lot of strange.
If I had
it's a lot of strange shit that I think if a dude just got one off, he wouldn't be as pent up and angry. You know what I'm saying?
I put it like this. I think jacking off keep a nigga from doing shit he shouldn't do. Like you might not go fuck somebody you shouldn't have no business.
I think that
you think a little bit differently. Like you know, you might not go buy all them drinks to this bitch. You trying to hit.
You be more relaxed.
You have a more stable. You more down to earth. But it was like,
but then it's a line that I agree. It's a line that you can cross where it's like you jacking off too much. Like if you jacking off twice a day, every day.
I've never
2 weeks
missed anything.
Straight.
I might have been late.
Yeah.
I've never straight up like not made no show and I picked my kid up. It was like, man, all right, let me go get this one off.
Because
like niggas will call like, and I don't pick up when y'all niggas call.
I give you that. But I mean,
called
you
a couple
laughing.
times.
It happens because
be texting in the group mess. I'm like, wish these whole ass niggas stop. I muted that whole shit. I'm trying to get right.
All right, so you actually use your phone as your.
That's it.
Okay, so yeah, that could throw you off too. But I think even in trying to find the perfect scene, kind of that's when you know you like if you start with one scene and go to the next scene and go to the next scene, it's like okay, this shit getting excessive. I should be able to sit and watch 2 scenes in a session. I shouldn't be like mixing 7 different fucking scenes.
Nigga, let's say I start at 12. I probably won't be done till like 3.
Wow. So how many scenes do you go through before you?
Nigga, you gotta think they different increments. Like I don't have no set time, so I might. So like the settings will be like 10 minutes, 15. I just put any, and the best one come up. I gotta watch that bitch and be like, hopefully this gonna end the way I want it to.
So do you wait? Do you sometimes wait to be like, okay, I don't want to bust a nut here, and then you be upset like, fuck, I bust a nut to the wrong scene. Like this is some bullshit.
I know. Sometimes I fast forward to see how it end and then go back. Like all right, this gonna end the way I want it to. But if it ain't what I want at the time, I go find something else, and then that might not be it. That might not be it. So then I look up at 12. I'm like, damn. Then I'm like, bitch, it's 3:30 in the morning. I gotta get up. So that's the kind of shit.
That's how. Okay, so it's more so trying to find the perfect scene. So if you had
am I Kirk Franklin? That's what I want to know.
Are you Kirk Franklin? So would you pay? Okay, if you could pay for a service that like a I don't know, like a porn DJ, like a porn curator that basically found the exact scenes that you want, that know your taste, know your sensibilities.
It's like a Spotify playlist.
Yeah, like a porn playlist.
Porn caviar?
Yeah, porn caviar. If you could have a porn caviar that gave you exactly what you wanted, like every, I don't know. You be like, all right, look, all I need is 5 scenes. I'm looking for.
We should probably turn this off because that's a good idea. But like, you kind of type in what you want and it build a site that you get the exact kind of porn you like.
It builds a playlist. Like,
hold on, we got some questions here. Riri says she is super fine, but I'm just saying if she's there, they want to take a pic, particularly people. To take people whoever's hot at the time.
Okay, she talking to Ashanti.
Yeah, but no, she said something else too. But does watching that much porn set unrealistic expectations when you're hooking up with someone? You put it like this: most girls is down with the shit that I'm into, so I don't be asking them for too much, like more than what they are willing to accommodate.
Okay, and that's why I also think jacking off to memory is good too, because it's really jacking off to memory for me at least. It sets the goal of, it's a real life fantasy. And sometimes because, shooting a porno with your phone, it's not, I'm not getting the angles like I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, do you like when I go back and look, it's more so going back to look like, okay, that's some quality work, but it ain't going back to look for real.
No, I got some good ones, and I got some ones.
Okay, so what is your so if you got good angles, what position is you in? How's you working the lighting? How's your hand not shaking as you getting better at about to bust off?
Because I've been doing this for a while as far as having sex. So,
sex and camera recording.
The one time it was going down, I was hitting this young lady from the back.
Okay.
And of course I was getting the back side of it, you know what I'm saying? Slapping ass, getting all that action back there.
Okay,
and
so
then,
if you are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Okay, so what hand is your camera?
I'm ambidextrous with
your camera.
In the scenario that I'm about to tell you about. So I'm hitting it from the back. And I think I got the camera. I got the camera here, and I'm grabbing her like this. So I got like the little levers to pull back and forth.
Okay, and your arm don't really get in the shadow like that, or you don't give a fuck.
No, I mean the way I am, but this one I'm gonna tell you. So I'm grabbing, I'm woo 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 wow, and then when I flipped it around and took the hand over here, I flipped it because I have long arms, so I got the angle of us fucking from up under there.
Wow. Okay.
And
so
you squirted.
You saw.
So then it was.
You saw insertion.
Damn.
You saw insertion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like that was hard.
Okay. So you was like lurched over. So your back was lurched over, or your just long arm.
I got long arms. So it was like I was able to pull it off, and the way she was positioned in the bed, where everything was like perfect for what we was trying to do. And my nigga, it was like Quentin Tarantino type shit. Like the angles I got was like Inception. Like nigga, the whole wrap around and up under and caught that. And then she squirted. I was like, oh, and I deleted it just because I deleted it.
You respected her.
But no, it wasn't that. It was just I deleted it because certain members you need to get rid of.
Certain members you need to get rid of.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But I don't know, man. I just thought. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not addicted. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not an alcoholic.
So
I want to make sure I'm not addicted to porn.
When you get closer, to busting a nut, your hand don't start shaking. You can keep a steady hand.
But I wasn't. When I'm about to nut, I don't tape. Nigga, it's time to nut.
Okay,
this is like, nigga. This is just like, let's see how wild you is. We on that tip. I want to get this. I'm gonna send this to you while you at work. Fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is why I got on Twitter, because Twitter got nothing but porn on it now.
It does.
So I'm on there. Now, you can say I watch porn during the day because my Twitter had nothing but bitches popping pussy and OnlyFans shit. So I was like, I got to delete this. Because I'm feeling like now, like, everything is pushing me back to go watch porn later. Or try to get some pussy. So I was like, bro, I gotta get this in check.
All right, now let me ask you this. Sometimes
Y'all pray
I
for
go
me.
through this. I go through this. Have you ever found a scene of a chick that looked like a chick you used to smack, and now you like watching this scene because she looks similar to some of your old work or some possible or new work that you want?
Nope, I ain't never. Nobody that.
EJ, speak on it.
Abso-fucking-lutely, guys.
Speak on it.
Abso-fucking-like shit. I watched a couple today, bro. Like that's just like
Old work.
I'm just like, that looks
She look just
exactly like that bitch, and that's why I saved those motherfuckers.
Austin Taylor.
Austin Taylor.
Pull her up.
Austin Taylor.
No, we ain't finna put no porn stars up because I'm not on that tip.
Hilarious.
And that's why I was telling everybody, because bro, like I just know too much. I name porn stars. Like nigga, I low key be just typing in motherfuckers, so I pull them up. Like
Same
nigga, I'm
thing.
I
to the
thought
point-
you like homegrown though.
I do, but then sometimes, but that's what I'm saying. Like I get in my bag where you can't find no good amateur shit, so you like, all right, let me find that scene with Pinky was in it, and then if I can't find Pinky in it, then I gotta remember the nigga she was in it with. So I'm like, all right, let me type in Wesley Pipes. So now I feel weird because I done typed the nigga name in the search bar to find a bitch I want to look at.
Maybe I got a problem too, because I'm relating to a lot of the shit y'all say.
I'm relating.
I just want to know right about myself.
I would go. See, this is the thing, because like I say, I like to always go off memory. I say back to. It depends on what I'm focused on, but I agree. If ain't shit really going on, yeah, maybe 4 times a week. But usually, I like to stay 2 times a week. 1 time off memory, 1 time off with something I'm watching.
2 times
Now the setup for it, that's what the shit will fuck up, because I actually try to work my playlist before the get down. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
already
I'm
looking
working,
at scouting shit.
Yeah, I'm scouting before, so I know what I'm looking forward to. Like I got something on deck next go round already, where it's like, okay, this should be some quality work.
Damn, I don't go there. I mean, put like this. Me not going that far, but I think I do go far enough, nigga. Like I bookmark scenes. I would screenshot shit, and I be looking through my phone like, bro, why do I got a porn screenshot of my shit? I just be
Hilarious.
feeling like, cause after you done, you feel terrible. It's like, why is this in here? Like niggas be want to use your phone. What if a nigga just looking there like, why this nigga got this shit in his phone?
Hilarious.
Even though niggas might have the same stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to get a check on it. Has your girl ever found old flicks in your phone and gotten mad, even though they were old? Nope. But I had a girl I sent something to of this other chick, and she was with it, and that let me know what type of time she was on, and I appreciate
Hilarious.
that.
The
But no,
time
nobody
she
ever went
was
through my
on.
phone and found that. They might have, nobody ever found that shit. I never had that.
I got 2 questions for your addiction. Okay. All right. One, do you pay for it?
Have I paid for shit before?
Like, do you pay like a monthly subscription? Like,
I have paid for OnlyFans once and twice. Like I just told y'all, these is real things. And then
These is real things.
I have bought, like, you know how you will watch a porn and you'll be like, you get the free ones, you like, this the ones they letting slide. I really want to see this bitch. They don't never let you see that one. I have bought subscription before, but that's when that pandemic money was very, very, very like prevalent in the streets.
and then have you ever back to back? That's
beat
wild.
my shit back to back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. You mean as an adult?
Jacking all back to back?
As an adult.
Like
My
back
nigga,
to
I've
back.
done that.
Not as a teenager? As a
done-
teenager, yeah, but
That's
not as an
wild. I
adult.
need a few hours to
that's
go
wild.
by.
In
Yeah.
the past 2 weeks, I've done that.
Wow, brother. Yeah, you got high libido.
Oh, thank you.
You got high libido.
Do I need
Your
help?
testosterone levels are off the
Somebody
chain.
Somebody said, and does that mean you should delete them? And should you delete them? Put it like this. If my girl got old videos of her with other niggas, I'ma feel a way about it. So I should get rid
Why
of
would
them.
you?
But that's why, I
would you
deleted
find
the
out
other
though?
ones.
Why
Huh?
would you find out?
Who knows? You never know. Like Khary, like let's in a hypothetical world, if I'm me and my girl good, and I'm going, I got her phone, she got mine. Who knows why I went through it? Not even went through it. Let's just say, nigga, she like, go in there and put whatever, and you might just scroll too far. Mistakes do happen. Who knows how you came across it? And you like, wait a minute, this is a dick in somebody's mouth. And then you hit play, and you like, that's not my dick, but that's her mouth.
I guess this is where I'm crazy. It would hurt me more to see some romantic shit than to see her fucking. Because I would think that if she fucking, that's like some porno shit she keeping.
What if they fucking romantically?
Okay, give the example of what that is.
Like he hitting her from the back, and he like stroking rolls. Like he got long trim rolls. He's trying to stroke.
Yeah,
down her
that
back.
would be a motherfucker. Like it,
And
like
he
a
biting
whole
the
like
rolls,
bathtub
like he won a
type
championship, like he run the Rose Bowl.
I'm not trying to trigger you right here, but like some old bathtub romantic champagne.
Yeah.
like he going down on her and music playing softly in the background, that will fuck with me more than like if he just thugging it out. I'm like, okay, she may have just kept this because.
Okay, so what if he eating her pussy the whole time? Was you
that wouldn't bother me as much. The
so
romantic.
What if he eating her pussy the whole time and she just saying like fuck Khary, he don't never get my pussy this good.
Okay, that's obviously fucking with me.
You going through the phone, this nigga eating that pussy, he like say fuck that nigga, and she like fuck that nigga.
Second. That's obviously gonna fuck with me. That sounds like some old Lifetime movie shit. What's funny is it was a Lifetime movie on about that shit with Boris Kodjoe. I want to say like yesterday and shit. Where it's like some woman that was addicted to sex. Boris Kodjoe was her husband. Yeah. And she was like with this white dude that was like a painter. And I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy.
If you got a canvas, you can fuck a bitch. They just love to fuck with a canvas in the background.
But like I say, the romantic shit will fuck with me more. Like if I see the kept love letter, the picture of them together, like walking on the beach type shit, the picture of them kissing together, that shit will fuck with me more than like her just keeping
intimacy.
Yeah, that will fuck with me more.
It'll all fuck with me. But all this shit that I'm talking about is for me to just get better get past all of these things. Because I would be fucked up if I went to my girlfriend and she had an old flick. And you know what's crazy? I think that happened before.
Okay, what was your response? Did you just fuck her harder next time you did?
Know what? I don't even think I said nothing for real.
So or basically, did I mention you transverse?
Oh no, I think I did mention energy. No, I think I did mention it because it was like weird, but it was one of them things like, "It's what is this?" But it was so old. But it was like whatever. My thing is this: I'm just being real honest, and we are very live. That's the funny part about this shit. But Dragon Prince, I don't know what that is. Ain't that the nigga last time who said fuck Jews?
Dragon Prince.
Yeah, we had a nigga on here just talking crazy. I think that's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dog. I can jack off a lot, and I think I should just probably scale it back a little bit.
Or man, make some money out of it. Go to the sperm clinic. Shit, you fuck around, have more Joshes out here.
Anybody getting this sperm? I want my kid in my life.
How do you think you get through something like this if you really wanted to?
What I'm going through now?
Like how would you get over jacking off too much?
Nigga, I could do other shit with my time, nigga. Like jacking off 3 times, nigga, and back to back. It's like, nigga, that shit weak. You could be doing something, nigga. Write a script, do some push-ups. That's why I make sure I work and go to the gym. It's almost like just not utilizing your time to the way you can, nigga. It's like, nigga, do something with yourself.
But I do definitely. This sounds no homage right here. Pause. You do need to be busting the nut at least weekly because if not, then it'll change the whole temperature of this whole show. You will come in this motherfucker amped up, charged up, and aggressive.
I just think I need to get it. I want discipline. I want to have more control because I feel like it has a controller. I feel like if I go lay in that bed, I'm gonna be like, let me find something to get into.
Nah, because
let me see what Pinky
if you ain't getting out some of that venom,
boy, I be getting up, nigga, get in the tub.
Like how dudes do the no nut November and shit. Like, I mean, that's how fighters be. Fighters be like, I'm not gonna have sex. I'm not gonna jack off. I'm not gonna ejaculate for to this fight. Motherfuckers, you just gonna be wound up, angry, and I think with women it's different than men. Like, I think women can go long stints. Almost like that's kind of like how your response would be. Like, I think if it's out of sight, it's out of mind for a woman. But then you rev the engine up and she want it all the time. But a woman can go long stints.
Yeah, they can hold out.
Dudes and our testosterone, dudes need to get the venom out.
I mean, nigga.
But then it gets to a certain point, I agree. If it go too much, yeah, that's when it's excessive and it can be dangerous.
Go to Kurt Franklin. I want to see what his experience was like because I remember he was like the most notable. I feel like
addicted.
Ben Roethlisberger had the same problem.
That's what they say. I think dudes just be saying that just like they be saying sex addiction.
But why you say that? Like, I mean,
because
but what do you gain from saying you got
because
porn?
they wife catch you with a lot of get live and you be like, look, it's a problem.
Porn epidemic.
Is porn addiction the worst thing?
No, it ain't, but an addiction is an addiction.
An addiction is addiction. But I think a lot of dudes with porn addiction, like Terry Crews was one. The porn addiction, Chris Rock said that shit in his special, which I'm sure Chris Rock, it was more so the infidelity. Like, but it just, you get caught and you gonna tell your wife I'm addicted. Like, I mean, it's easier.
Instead of
yeah.
Damn, what
I
just
don't know
happened?
what that is. It's like some type of commercial going on. But all right, look, it's your wife catch you. It's like I'm addicted. Just like if you get caught
cheating, you be like, fuck that.
I'm
You get caught
a
cheating.
sex addict.
I got a porn addiction. Yeah.
I'm a sex addict. Yeah.
I gotta fuck if I gotta bust a nut. So that's why I fucked. I was just tired of jacking off.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well, if they ain't got no like article we can read, it's all good.
I mean,
I just trying to
you know.
see if we had the same struggles and me and God's nephew.
all I'm saying is it fly over better than saying you was cheating, because it's hard for a man to just be like, look,
But
I made a
play
bad
with they
decision.
pussy all the time too. But I think they just get off on the sensation of getting off, or they can watch porn. But I think they can just pull their shit out and get off. You know what I'm
but
saying?
with them it's in the memory. Like I say, go back to the memory, bro.
Bro, that shit ain't sweet.
Memory jacking off ain't sweet. EJ, what's your take on memory?
Yeah, pull up Pornhub, bro.
Yeah, my man.
damn.
Fuck the memory take too long, bro. But then again, like you spend your whole time looking for porns. I could have thought about somebody, so
But then again,
you're probably right, and it's better for you to go off memory.
But then again, you can ride a horse and carriage from here to California, or you can get on a plane. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got technology now, bro. It's like step into the future.
But the memory is real. It really happened. It was a live act. You basically recreating. It's like a greatest hits type shit.
I mean, I sometimes do that, but nah, bro. I can pull it up on my phone, dog.
Like,
It's
okay, like when you having sex.
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes you running a greatest hits play in your mind when you smacking.
when I'm having sex, I am only thinking about the person that I'm having sex with. I'm not thinking
Hilarious.
about nobody else.
That right
I'm
there.
in the moment. I'm only thinking about that person. I don't think
Okay.
about shit else.
Unless my dick ain't getting hard and I got to think of something quick and I got to like try to like get myself going. But other than that, I'm locked in.
Nah, y'all is running plays. Y'all lying like a motherfucker. But y'all smart. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But y'all lying. Y'all is definitely running plays.
Oh, hell no.
Y'all running different plays. Like, hey, I remember this. I remember that. I remember this. I remember that. And
I'm in that Johnny. I'm in the moment. Go back to the screen. Let's see if
the moment.
my nigga said something about Jewish people.
hilarious. There's something about Jewish people.
Here we go here. Hold on. This heaven. 3 times is extreme, but it's good to get that energy off. Somebody says, fuck it. Start OnlyFans for the freaky hoes that's into that. I'm finna jack off on the hoes. I agree.
I don't want to see that.
A lot of women watch girl on girl porn even when they straight. Wow.
They do.
I want a year
know.
without sex, and now that I talk to someone, I can't go a whole 2 days without that pussy. Shout out to you, Dragon Prince.
Okay, Dragon Prince. He said, one second, he went a year without nothing, and now not 2 days.
Yeah, nah, he said I can't go 2 days without jumping off in that.
God damn, 48 hours. You should be able to go 48 hours. Fuck. That right there is a hindrance.
Well, put it like this, man. If I start OnlyFans, man, let me know if y'all gonna watch.
Okay, he will not be doing that in the Detroit is Different studios. Let's put it like that. That'll be that would not be that is not a Detroit is Different production. That is
Detroit
a Josh
is different at the dark.
Adams.
We're gonna cut all these lights
That
off.
is a Josh Adams exclusive.
You see me in this bitch busting the motherfucking nut on these niggas. I need to get my paper up. I'm about
that's
to
a
take.
Josh
Might as well
Adams.
if I'm feeling like nigga. I'm out here getting off, bro.
No.
I'm be doing it. Y'all be watching the porn where the nigga be like they be fucking and then they be interacting with the people. You hear the niggas giving them coins like coin, coin, coin. Y'all never see that? I be into it too deep, man. I'm too deep into the porn, y'all. I'm sorry. I just really be honest with y'all on here, man, because I'm trying to be right. So I'm just telling y'all, I'm going on this journey, and I want y'all to go with me so y'all can be like, hey, I remember Josh said that. And if you going with something that's cool, if you got an addiction, you can get through that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start OnlyFans, dog. You heard it here first.
Not in this studio.
I'm gonna drop a comedy special, and I'm a special, a book, and an OnlyFans. Fuck this comedy shit, nigga. I'm about to become an adult film star.
Adult film star. Nah, you don't want to do that.
Jacking off to the hits, nigga.
Jacking off to the hits.
First song, Ashanti.
Yeah. No, but now that I think about it, I just added somebody else to my you better quit bullshitting list. SZA. SZA been adding to, she better go ahead with all that.
What are you talking about?
SZA looking good than a motherfucker. Go see if you can pull this video of SZA dancing at this Isaiah. If y'all all on here, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram. I will put it on my page, but I'm not because I'm finna stop posting on there. No. Put SZA dancing at Isaiah Wright.
Isaiah Ryder?
Is that the nigga name on that's not Isaiah Wright. That's nigga used to
Yeah, I'm like the basketball player.
Isaiah Rashad concert. It should pop up. Bro, she on that bitch looking like the one, my nigga. Go to Is this the video right here? SZA. Yeah, I think this is it. SZA better quit playing. I don't know when I don't know when SZA got like this. Cause I seen her in the last little song she dropped, that one where that one song she just dropped. She body looking amazing. She done got thick, and that ain't no like the doctor thick. She just getting
Doctor
thick.
thick.
I don't know how old girl is, but she coming together. And SZA better quit playing. I'm getting my life together.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? If we ever cross paths, the nice new album. Oh yeah, it's probably coming on here. It's a video of she dancing. Her dancing with Isaiah Ryder trends. It should be coming up. It's like a quick little 15 second. Oh, that bitch didn't even pop up. I'm gonna show y'all when we get off here.
Hilarious.
Oh, there you go. Go down.
Right here.
That's it right there. She got this little bop. Yeah, mute that and make it bigger if you can. Y'all all go see the video. Oh my God. Oh my God. And she doing this little bop. And watch this. Her titties about to start coming out. Watch how she pull her shirt. Look, they dance when her titties about to fall out. That's why she turned around. Look how she grabbing her shirt, trying to keep her teeth fall out. Oh my
Hilarious.
God. Oh
Hilarious.
my God. Oh my God.
As he was just talking about porn
Play it
addiction.
again.
As he was just
This ain't
talking
porn.
about
This just
addiction.
appreciating the black woman.
Okay,
Look
but
at
this
the little bop. Look at the little bop. Little light twerk.
Okay, but wait, time out.
Oh, I'm doing a lie. Look
But
at me. I'm turned up. Oh my God, I'm tripping. My
But
titties
the
almost fell out. Turn
thirst,
around.
but the thirst trapping.
Oh my God.
But the thirst trapping is a gateway to porn. Though.
Oh my God.
Thirst trapping
my
be a
God.
gateway to porn. Though.
SZA done grew up. I don't know how old she is.
Thirst.
might have to lock me
you don't
up.
think so? Thirst trapping is a gateway to porn.
Is that
you don't
thirst
think
trapping?
So? Yeah,
I
it's
believe it
definitely
is
in
too,
that world.
but that's more controllable. I feel like for the shit
I
that
mean, she was
watching.
doing okay. Look, what I'm saying,
just-
but it becomes like
The bop was sexy.
like if you saying it's an addiction, it's almost like the dude that like if you were alcoholic, it ain't necessarily going to the bar, but it's going to the baseball game or some shit.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got beer and shit there. Like I'm saying, that's the thing too. Like you said, you got to purge on Instagram. So that was step one.
SZA 31?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But like you said, you got to purge your Instagram.
31 the new 25.
And remember, I said this with you the other day or like years ago. I was like, if she got over 10,000 friends, it's very few over 10,000 friends that I follow because it's just
Yeah, I kind of got rid of all of them.
yeah.
I got rid of all of them. All right, man. Where we at? Go back to the stream real quick. We'll see where we at time wise. I think I covered all the shit I want to cover too. We about $1:16. We started a little late because I had to eat. Hold on, somebody just said something on here. I want to woo. Somebody said sex addiction is very real, can lead to suicide, rape, bestiality. Damn, bestiality.
Bestiality.
Jail time. It's not normal at all. This is serious. Get help. Damn, I appreciate that at FX Printing Corp. This is heaven. I'm watching for sure. Damn, this nigga Dragon Prince said he watching for sure. Bro, I was just playing. SZA is amazing. Dragon Prince, you know Superman's son fucking around now.
Hilarious.
FX Corp. I don't think he's actually has a serious problem. Yes, I seen it earlier. She getting thick as fuck. Oh yeah.
I seen it earlier.
I hear you,
She
Riri, but check
getting
the
thick.
science. Hey, no, but I appreciate it, FX Printing. I'm just putting it out there, just asking. But it's not that bad. I'm a little bit extra when it comes to shit. I'm more. You know, what do they say? You have like an addictive personality where you just kind of jumping everything. I'm like that. But we definitely got a grip of it over here. But it is something serious, and if somebody dealing with it, you should be cool. You know what I'm saying? But SZA is super thick. She's very talented, and we got real love for her here at the Josh Adams Podcast on the Detroit is Different After Dark over here. And I would not be starting on OnlyFans at all.
No.
I mean, I ain't gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just straight kill it. I'm just saying right now I'm not considering it. But tomorrow, if y'all are not doing anything, you got some Sweetest Day plans and you're in the Detroit area, I'm gonna be at the Jazz Cafe on the east side of Detroit in Gratiot with Coco and Shiny D, the two queens of comedy, and me sandwiched in between. Come do something for your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? On some Sweetest Day get down. Good show, good food, good drinks. I'm gonna be there. And you should too. Me and my sex addiction will be in the building.
Sex addiction.
Khary, what you got going on?
Same old. Since we ain't doing this, probably editing video, getting ready for the My Natural Hair Show, October 23rd. You know, same old bounce, brother.
EJ, what's going on with you?
Independent Comedy Club every Friday and Saturday. You know where to find me.
Yeah, man. Y'all get to the independent, man. He arrogant when he say that, man, but it's a really good turnout. It's a good kicking spot. It's a good vibe. It's love all in the buildings, comedians everywhere. transgenders all next door. It's just like a good luck vibe. It's what else over there? Polish people, punchkis, alcohol, whiskey is going down. FX Printing said, for some people, sex addiction can be highly dangerous and results in considerable difficulties with relationships, like drug or alcohol dependency. It has the potential to negatively impact a person's something. I ain't see the rest of that, but hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, all that shit serious.
Well, speaking of transgenders, before you go, did you watch Dave Chappelle shit?
I didn't. Go ahead.
Did.
I mean, you know why everybody got to break it down. How y'all feel about it? Was it good?
I thought it was great. Yeah.
What do you rank it? What did you say, Khary?
Oh, EJ.
I thought it was good. I liked it a lot.
Is it your favorite one?
I don't know if it's my favorite one, but it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was like, I didn't think it was as polarizing as people like are making it. But it's a talking topic. So
of Chappelle's, after almost like his Jordan on his second three-peat.
Like his
What do we rank his second three-peat? Him coming back after the Chappelle show.
It's the worst one.
Oh wow.
But I shouldn't have said worst one because
I mean,
it still was
mean.
good.
Yeah.
But the first one, like the energy of it, like of Chappelle's coming back. Plus it was good like that. So that one was the best to me. And then the one after that, I think right in order is how
he
it
got better
was.
as he went on.
He kind of
Before I ask for Khary jump into it, so what do it rank out of all of them? Well, it was last year. Then it probably
So how many does
What's
you
your
have?
favorite
Like
one? Then?
5.
Fuck all that. What's your favorite Chappelle?
Probably Killing Him Softly.
Yeah, that's
So
that's a good one.
yeah,
Softly.
Killing Him Softly is probably my favorite.
Somebody said I love the Dave Chappelle close. It was great. When is the Independent gonna stop with the vax cards? Hey man, just stay tuned on that.
That's a
Okay,
good
now-
question, dog.
All right. Now, speaking of that, I'm pulling up at the Independent finally this Friday, so I don't even know who's there, but
Thank you,
I'm pulling
FX.
up finally. In reference to the Dave Chappelle special, I agree. Like, it was not. I don't think it was the best of the Netflix run. I think it was like, it's hard to say it's the worst, but he's a legend and he's funny as hell. I think he was getting more of his point across, like I knew, and that's why I waited to watch it. Mm-hmm. My favorite one was whichever one he had the joke about O.J. Simpson twice, and then he also did the Bill Cosby joke, like he saves but he rapes. Whichever one that was, to me, was the best one, because I think the stories was more fluid and he had more time to work it up. And it really looks like a comedian working out a special. Like, the jokes look like they could have baked a little bit longer, and it was tougher because, just due to COVID and everything. I don't know how much, him being out on his farm at that comedy club ain't like being in the world like he was before, and like really working the timing and working the jokes. And it seemed like some of those jokes needed more development, because at one point in time, he even said this in the last special, like he's just getting conversational. Mm-hmm. I do think I see what the controversy is. And really it was a bigger take on the LGBTQ community, LGBTQIA community, making strides about basically what people can say and how people can respond to stuff further than how black people have. So he's like making the premise of like basically saying like, look, I'm jealous of you guys because we've been mistreated for a long time. And actually somebody made that point of even the John Gruden thing, because John Gruden made some racist comments towards the president of the NFLPA, what's his name? DeMaurice Smith, but it was cool. They still let him coach the game. But then he made a statement about the LGBTQIA community. It's like, get him the fuck up out of here. So that's kind of what the whole premise of the special was basically saying that this community, and he said this even in his last special, the strength of the LGBTQIA community is still the fact that it's white men behind the scenes, whether it's them transitioning to women, or whether it's them, I guess, having relationships with trans women. But either way, it's a protection that they get, but they hide behind the shield as if they're in that same minority, but it's a different fight, because being black is, especially as a black man, is completely different. So that was the point he was getting to. He has a long diatribe about one of his fans that was a white trans woman, and she ended up committing suicide. And his premise, and they're like debating this, was the suicide was because she came to his defense as the trans community said Dave Chappelle needs to be canceled. He's vile. He's wrong. And she committed suicide because she couldn't take all that pressure. And he was like, y'all are against me, but I'm the person that helped her. I gave her opportunity. So it's been some interesting discussion points after this. I think it was more of a conversation piece. If he'd have had more time to work on jokes, which I assume he's going to do right now.
I don't think he really on that no more.
You don't think so?
No,
so you think that he not going to really hit the clubs no more?
I think he more and more. I think he going to jump back in and forth as he feel like it, but I don't think he really tripping about being super hella like over top funny with it. And like I think my favorite special here is I think it's For What It's Worth. That's one with Ja Rule and Michael Jackson and it's just like what if you found out to cure cancer if Michael Jackson sucking your dick? It was like Michael Jackson, can we study your saliva? No.
Hilarious.
That was the funniest one to me, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. The special was good. Stage Chappelle was funny as fuck. They gonna always be mad at something, and when you performing in the audience, you never gonna have 100% of the people in there on your side. That it's not really about being right. It's just about being funny. That's the whole objective of comedy at the end of the day. I want to end this and dedicate this podcast to a friend of mine who just passed away. Not like a couple days ago on the 9th actually. Carlo Flanagan, a comedian. EJ, did you know him?
I only met him a couple times, but good dude and real funny comic, man.
Good dude, good dude, man. I've known him about as long as I've done comedy. He was the first comedian that I ever heard say a joke that I was like, damn, I would have thought of that. You know what I'm saying? He had this joke about horoscopes and how, and I don't want to fuck it up, but basically just like, that ain't hot. But people put so much on horoscopes, but it's like, you can't be in court and the judge be finna take him to jail. And they be like, Brianna, he's a Sagittarius. And he's like, is he? And then like, it was better than that, but it was just like, this motherfucker's funny. And he used to be in Detroit so much that I thought he was from Detroit or the Michigan area. He really was an Ohio comic. And he used to just come here and perform, bro, and was like literally one of the funniest motherfuckers. And the reason I like him is because when I started comedy, everybody wanted to be, okay, I wanted to do comedy, but I didn't want to be like, comedian, if you understand what I'm saying. Some people, and I don't know, EJ, if you know what I mean, some people you meet, their whole identity is they're a comedian and they always trying to be funny when you're around and everything is about jokes and all this. And Ricardo was just a funny nigga who just did comedy. He would have been the funniest nigga in the world if he worked at the tax place, if he worked at the Secretary of State. He just would have been the funniest nigga. He just decided to do comedy. And I think that's how I kind of am. So I could walk in a room, right, and if Ricardo was sitting in there, I could I don't really like being around niggas, and Khary know that too. Like I kind of just be to myself. So if I can, I'm gonna chill, put my hood on, pull that bitch tight until I gotta go up or whatever I'm gonna do. I see Ricardo, I can go sit with Ricardo, and he ain't gonna be extra. We might not even say much to each other. We'll just sit there, and it's just being regular. It ain't no what other shows you got going on. I'm working on this joke. Blah blah blah. It would be more like, nigga, what's up with you? How you been? Your mom's? How you did all that? And he was just a real dude. Like he just was a regular, down to earth dude, and was literally one of the funniest niggas on earth. And he did a lot, bro. He was he had moved to L.A. He moved to L.A., bro, and he went out there and he worked his way up. He worked a job. He worked his way in the clubs. And then he got into Shameless. He was on the TV show Shameless. He's on the Carmichael show. He did. He was on Catching Up with the Kardashians somehow.
I think he was on what's that? Last Comic Standing.
He was on season 9, Last Comic Standing. He was on there with Norm Macdonald. When he was one of the judges. And he did a gang of shit, man. And he was like, he started rapping. He was like a rapper. Like, he really could rap. Like, most times comedians would be funny. These niggas really rap first, and then they start doing comedy. And he got back into the rap shit during the pandemic. And it was like, it felt like, it's very close to Kool-Aid, but the only difference is Kool-Aid shit was like, not his shit, but his thing was like, he had cancer, so you kind of knew it was going to happen. You just didn't, it still hurt you. This was just out of pocket, out of nowhere. And COVID took my guy from me, dog. And he was just seeing like he was getting to a phase in his life, bro, where he was really starting to get all the like he's finna start ascending to them places. But, we don't understand why God do what he do. God take his favorites. We can say all that stuff. But he gone. And he in a better place. Whatever happened when we don't know. But I'm glad I got to spend time with him, got to know him. It wasn't like we was the best of friends, but he respected me. I respected him.
That's what's up.
And he was a good dude, man. So rest in peace. And I want to dedicate this one to my boy Ricardo Flanagan. Man.
I do got this quick question on that point. Is it the fact that when you're backstage with comedians, like just that pressure of being in comedy, and opportunity sometimes can be so far between sometimes that you think certain comedians just feel a pressure to like try to blow themselves up, make themselves bigger, that I'm making this play, I'm at that making that play. Like, is it the cap of it? Is it, and then some of that cap is just them trying to like hold on to something because they're just backstage trying to just make you, yeah, I'm gonna be in LA next week, then I'm in New York, then I'm in Atlanta. What you working on? And I'm doing this, I'm making this move. Like, is it that bothers you, that they're trying to like project on to you that like, nah, it's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. Like, is that's what bothers you, or is it just the fact that like,
appreciate it,
you know what I'm saying?
No, man, it's I just don't like I don't know, man. I don't big my shit up, and I probably do that at a detriment to myself, that I don't make the things that I do bigger than I should. Like, I should be like, I was in Hour, I won this competition, I did these things, I'm headlining here, I've been all these places, but it's just not a big deal to me like that. I feel like, you know, the people gonna say what it is about me. I ain't gotta do it. If you working, nigga, I see that because you ain't around here. If you in LA, we'll see that. Like, you know, you ain't gotta put it on Instagram, nigga. Like, the word get around. A lot of times people like to boost and brag and boast and like put themselves up. And when you doing it, a lot of times the niggas that talk ain't on shit. Like, the niggas who always talk about getting pussy ain't the niggas getting pussy. Hilarious. So if you getting pussy, nigga, we know. We can tell you move, ooze, pussy getting, nigga. So my thing is, like, I just don't like being around niggas who just like, and that's all LA is. And then I don't like that here when a nigga like, yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm doing that. Like, nigga, sometimes, bro, nigga, comedy just a part of my life. It ain't my life. You know, I've sacrificed a lot for it, and you know, I love it, but nigga, it ain't just, I got other shit going on, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it just bothered me. Like, sometimes I just like to be cool. That's why the first time I see some niggas, I don't ask them, I'll come and ask them what's up with them, because that's the shit that means something. Hey, appreciate it, Dragon Prince. And I just don't like that. I just like that's how me and Larry got cool. When I first met Larry, he was the first regular. Everybody else was so comedied out. Like, we comedians, we do this, and I'm a comedian. And comedians, we fuck bitches that work at Coney Island. We run stores on niggas. A nigga actually told me that. I ain't even gonna say my nigga name because that's my guy.
I know who said that.
Yeah, he was like, bro, we comedians now, bro. We gonna run some bus stores together. I was like, nigga, we'll never run bus stores together.
It's like, time out, pause.
Hold on, Dragon Prince said, I went to the show when he was here. It was a good show, but I don't feel like I learned more than I laughed. Oh, he talking about Chappelle. Or they talking about Chappelle. But yeah, man, I just don't like that. I just like regular conversation, kicking it, and just being normal, dog. Like, this comedy shit is fun and it's great, dog, but, you know, it's other things to talk about, and it don't impress me that you at the Fox or that you out in LA and then you got a podcast. Nigga, I got a podcast too, nigga. You been on TV, I've been on TV too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got 2 kids that comedy gave me, nigga. That's what I'm on. Fuck all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. But yeah, and that's what I appreciated about him more than anything. And we can always say he was funny, and nigga, that go without saying. Like, no, and it ain't no joke. Like, nigga, I ain't saying it because he ain't here. That nigga was legitimately one of the funniest niggas in the world. And he was like that, for real. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but that wasn't the important thing. He was like, I think niggas who be like that, they be better people. And niggas don't get the correlation. All the people who talk like they the funniest motherfuckers, and you be like, you not. They be the worst niggas in the world. It's a correlation between that, dog. I promise you. Anybody who be acting like that, they not a good person. I just, you know, I ain't never met a nigga, but I just got a haircut, man, so I'm finna go let these niggas see it at Ford Patio. I want the streets to see what's going on with Leon, what he doing with them Clippers. But thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully the sound, everything was perfect. I didn't want to go live again, but Khary, we want to go live because I'm definitely going to test this OnlyFans shit out now that we doing this bitch. But thank y'all, man. Y'all be cool, man. Come to the show tomorrow if y'all ain't doing shit. God bless. Good night, man. I love y'all.